Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So let's just hop in and see what message we have from Spirit today. So we've got the Fairy Oracle card and then Whispers of Love. So love from the fairies is coming through. Got that one. They're saying 3, so I need 2 more. All right, it's not coming out as fast as it's been, so one more, and that is this 1 or 2? That's just 1. Just 1. That the one? Yep. Okay, so the card that we have coming out is spiritual teacher from the fairies. It says your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. I like that. So as we look at this, what stands out the most is all the little bunny rabbits here. I'm getting a softness energy, especially rabbits. They're so fearful, right? You can't catch up to a rabbit very easy. They sense you so far in advance, and any sign of movement, like they're gone. And so to have that soft, gentle nature and have them trust you and come and see you, I'm getting a very soft, nurturing, loving energy. Well, that makes sense because they're the Whispers of Love cards. So let's see what loving message is, right? Because the rabbits, I'm seeing fear, but then I'm also seeing rabbits represent fertility, right? Easter is all about Easter rabbits, but really that's the springtime, the time of bringing back abundance and fertility. And so with spiritual teachers, spiritual teachings, healing, abundance, and fertility, do I get a spring? Oh, yep, I am. I was gonna say I'm not quite getting a literal like time frame here, but no, I am getting that from now until spring. Yeah, I'm getting tons of confirmation. Is this huge shift that I do see by springtime, a softening. All right, we're going into winter now, and so we will have that cycle start all over again. We're shutting down, we're letting go of things, and then we're going to kickstart back up. And now is the time to kind of start preparing for the next cycle. Even though it seems so far away, the softening is happening. So I am getting that right now is a little bit more, since that is the softening, right? We're on the duality of it. We're at the hard, friction, bumpy, rough, annoying side of things. And we're just going to prepare. So how do we prepare? We check out the cards. So we have a unicorn, and it says, embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Even if it's rough and bumpy, right? Rocky waters ahead. It's time to embrace. Embrace what? Let's see what the next card is. It says love is all around you. And then the last one is in reverse. So it's something that needs to a little bit be worked on. It says love endures. So embracing your emotions and knowing that love is all around you. If you trusted that blindly, you wouldn't have this doubt that love endures. So there is something in the past that happened when love didn't endure. So let's go to the fairies and see what they want to. That's the spiritual teachings. That's. Give me 1 second. This room is like the coldest room in all of the house. When my hands get cold, they just don't work. So it's frustrating. So thank you for your patience in being part of this dropping process. I guess that's my thing to work through this winter, is that annoyance, right? That's that soft bumpiness for me. Anytime my hand just stops, right? Especially when you want to eat and you're trying to hold a fork. That is so annoying. I'm gonna have to learn how to be right-handed soon. But anyways, it's your purpose. It's about learning how to shift and go into new territories, they say. So every environment that you've been thrown into, you've endured. And so didn't that say, yeah, endure. Love endures. So whatever happened in that environment, there's still love to be learned from that. So if you are sitting there and you're in your rough stage and you feel like things, make it make sense is what I'm hearing. So if it doesn't make sense yet, there is still a little bit more of teachings and healings to uncover. And I do feel like from now until spring, I'm going to see another 180. And that's what Spirit's kind of showing with the timelines. It was like things are going so slow that the progress, we just wanted it to go so much faster. And now from like last year to now has already been a 180. And then from now until next year, it's going to flip-flop to another 180. And so from that 180 to the other 180, these two aren't alike at all. It is so drastically changed that it's that chameleon effect. That no matter where you go, you shift, you change, you transform, you blend, you adapt, and then you 180 from that. It's just, I'm just seeing it copy and pasting, they're showing me, to the top. So let's actually read what the cards actually say. So with love endures, it says, love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands in every situation. For the love is all around you, it says, there is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Which about that love endures in the past, it was saying, you haven't seen the love that lesson or whatever it is that you're still supposed to uncover. So that there is a spiritual healing moment still to come. And as this one says, simply acknowledge this as truth. Because really, love is literally everywhere. It's right there, it's right there, it's right here, it's right there. So, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And that seems to be the theme, is just let it come up and let it come out. I'm seeing a mime. A mime is coming up, right? Not talking, doing all these over dramatics. And for some reason, I don't have an opinion on mimes, but my guides are telling me that nobody likes mimes. So stop being a mime. It's time for you to... They're going back to that copy and paste, but not actually copying someone else. You're an original. And this original swings in the pendulum of duality. So over here, it's that one, you take all that, you 180 it over here, and then it goes back and forth. But each one, it's getting higher and shifting just a little bit, that none are the same. But love is throughout all of them. So bring in the love. There is something to learn. If you still are in a situation and if you're like a why me type person, you're not understanding why things are the way that they are, there's still more to learn. What season are you in? Because, right, in fall, we're starting to gather up what we've learned, our knowledge, our resources, and we're going to utilize them and plan them for the next hurrah in spring. So when spring comes, are you ready? They want to know. So let's pull 2 more fairy cards, they say. And then they said to go in depth into the 1 card. We've got children. They're saying the top 2 cards of this. We've got walk away and we've got vegetarian. So I have no clue what this is saying. Just give me a moment and I will tap into that. Because anytime I think of angelic, not angelic, fairy, I think of childish energy for sure. Just let them come in. They're showing me that pendulum duality swing. So now I'm just seeing a kid on a swing. And that I don't know, they just really keep showing me someone have so much fun with the back and forth of it all. Because with this walk away, that's what I'm seeing is that swing. So it's almost when it goes into this negative situation, it's like taking all that. So I almost see like a spring, right? You push a spring all the way down, and then all of a sudden when you let go of that spring, it's gonna like bust forward. So that's that walking away. I don't feel like it's a gentle walk. It's gonna be powerful. And so that's what I'm seeing with this duality kind of thing. Whatever challenge or problem comes, it's like taking that, transmuting it, and turning it into that springboard to the next thing. That's what they're showing. So now back to vegetarian. They're not quite saying be vegetarian, but they're saying a new way. Okay, let's just read it. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. And so when I focused on the card, really it only went to the berry. It was showing blackberries. I heard blackberries over blueberries, they said. What up with that? I'm getting chills right now. I really don't know what that would be in reference to. I do know in Chinese medicine that when you eat food that is associated with the color black, it's really good for blood production. So blackberries, I really don't actually know what blackberries do, but maybe there's something that you can like research or something. But what about blackberries? Let me actually just sit with this a second. Oh, they said look at that one. It's this one. Okay. Okay, I get it. So when I looked over here, there was the lion, and he was the king of the jungle. He was the carnivore. So when I had the vegetarian card, I for some reason felt like saying, and I even said it, I don't think this is specifically saying be a vegetarian. Because I was getting a carnivore energy coming through. And so this is just someone who seems to be focusing, I'm hearing, on a lot of meat. It's not so much that you need to stop, they're saying, but you need to balance things. And that's what the blackberry would do. For some reason, they showed me like the lion, they showed me the paw, and then in his paw, he just had like the berry. For some reason, what's that movie? I've been watching so much TV lately. Everything seems to be a reference. It's the easiest, I think, music, art, anything that's creative, just to connect with others and get your point across. It's so funny because in the spiritual community, they say like, don't watch TV, don't those things. But I find the opposite. I find it helps bridge and bring people together. There are souls that come here and, right, we're not supposed to judge a soul, but some souls, do you want to know what their life lesson is? Their life lesson is to just live in abundance, like stay in their home, have a happy life, and they could just go to work, go home, eat dinner, sit in front of the TV, and that's all their soul was meant to learn. So for us to be like, you need to be out there and you need to do more and you need to do this and this, that's not their soul mission. So, right? I do think for some people, TV and art helps spark their creativity. It inspires you to go within. So, why am I seeing that? Oh, because we're talking about, I saw a lion, and then the lion had the thorn in its paw. What is that? I don't know what show it's from, but that's what I'm getting, is like the thorn in the paw. And then that's where the blackberry comes from. And it's like a gift. It's an energetic exchange or something they're showing me. So let me just tap in one more time. Okay, wait, just to be a little bit clearer, because I kind of went to like 3 different train routes there. Some carnivore needs to eat a little bit more vegetables. And by vegetables, I mean fruits and berries and those kind of things, right? Let's do a little bit of all groups. Because I'm feeling very, when I feel into this now, I'm feeling a little bit energetic heaviness. And it's like you wake up, you should have that energy to sustain you through the day. But for this person, I'm just feeling very foggy and heavy. So that's what the fairies are saying. Bring in a little bit more. And if it is going to go to the blackberries, again, the only thing that I know about blackberries is that it does anything with the color black helps with blood production in Chinese medicine. Am I a Chinese medicine doctor? No, but all my friends are. So if you ever want to talk to someone, I know who exactly to send you to, because all my friends are super freaking smart. And you can even go to people in your area. But Spirit, what else on this? It started off saying that love is all around you. We're going into an area, a season. They're showing now, right, the fall. As we said, we're going into winter. And then so for that blackberry. Berries aren't quite in season. Why are you showing me that? They're saying blackberries aren't really in season. So they're saying like if you are kind of on that tail end of summer to like start stocking up, like utilize these things, these nutrients that are abundant before, you know, prices get too high or the sun is gone for way too long and you just need to get all these vitamins and things and, you know, that joy, that spark from the summer. Because spring is coming, but first we have to get through winter, right? We have to finish up fall. We have to get through winter. We have to start our new cycle in spring, and then we get that summer abundance again. Okay. So be honest to yourself, and it says do something for someone. Look to your inner strength and something about simple acts of kindness. It does keep coming, and for some reason when I see that lion with a thorn, it's a mouse and a lion. Do you guys know what show or cartoon or storybook, fairy tale I'm talking about? Because that's what I keep picking up on. And there is this act of generosity now that you help. Okay, so the lion and the mouse, they don't get along. And in it, it was saying that there is love and everything. So then there was that spiritual teacher card. So when we get to the, I threw them all around. They are around, you guys know. The spiritual teacher. And so the spiritual teacher now is bringing me into the strength card. And the strength card is knowing that true strength is being strong and vulnerable. On it, there's a lion and a lamb. And it's being able to be both of those at the same time. So I am seeing this lion presence needing help and the mouse having that courage to help it. And so from there, I see the lion giving the little mouse the blackberry as a gift. So there is an act of kindness and a need to look out for others before we go into winter, before we get into the harshness. The reading did start off saying that love endures, but we're in that bumpy, rough cycle. So if you can look around and you see someone else going through the same thing, just a nice gesture can change someone's day. And that's what the fairies are all about, actually. They love when you go and pick up garbage. That's their real favorite thing. If you're taking care of the environment and the earth, that's their number one love. But other than that, they really like to play and have fun and sing and dance, but they really love acts of kindness and helping others and paying it forward in a tricking way, right? You know how you see all those things that are like, oh, I'm getting goosebumps again. You know, when you do something nice, but then you put it on the internet, it's not quite received as nice. It's more for attention grabbing. And that's kind of what the fairies really like. They love to like go out, help someone, and maybe like watch them from afar, be like, what the heck just happened? Like, I swear it's raining money, or, you know, just something weird. And then they like hide behind their like little flower tree and they just laugh at us. But they do help us. They're helping us with random gifts and kindness. So energies that are coming through is this carnivore type energy, this take, strength, softening and the rough edges, and realizing that the mouse is just as important as the lion is in this story, because in the end, the mouse helps the lion. I can't find that spiritual teacher card from the fairies, but as I looked down, this one was exactly the same. Before, she was sitting there with all the rabbits, and I felt like rabbits was fear, but it was very fertility and abundant, and right, fertility is all about growing. And so the circle has shifted and changed, and there's that pendulum, right? So from the fear and the rabbits, now we've got love, now we've got variety, we've got diversity, we've got options. And so once you have all that, love endures, they say. So let's just leave it there. I feel like I could go more into this still, but the gist of it was love endures. If you haven't quite learned the spiritual lesson from it yet, if you're still feeling crunchy and, you know, a hard shell, there's just, you haven't seen the love of the situation yet. We do need to open and be a part of something. If you could do the simplest, kindest act and just go out and help someone, pay it forward. Those loving, tricky gestures, they call it, but really it's just that act of kindness behind the scenes, and, you know, just sending out those good vibes, because there are people who, they've got the thorns. They're hurt. It hurts every time you step it. It's like a zigzag shocking pattern. It hurts the body. So if you can help ease just a little bit of hurt, there's the love. That's where the love is. The love is in random acts of kindness. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. And yeah, go out there and share your love in those tricky acts of kindness. That's what they say. It's not tricky, but we love doing it in our tricky way, if that makes sense. All right, we'll see you later. Bye, guys.